Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Well, you guys all saw me plant my first tulip bed, and I didn't expect to have as many as I do. But by a miracle of God, a farmer decided they didn't want to plant their stash of tulips. They'd rather sell them and start fresh. I guess because they get so many, because they sell tulips for a living. They get so many, they're like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like being bothered. Let the rest of the people who sell cut flowers do it. I don't sell cut flowers yet, but I'm practicing to learn how. And I'm in zone 10B, so it's a steep learning curve. Okay? I'm going to plant these like I'm forcing them, but I'm going to plant them on in the ground, or on the ground, in the ground, on the ground, whatever. Like as if my earth were crates, and I'm going to grow them on like that. So that's what I'm going to try with these, since he basically just charged me for shipping and let me have them. And I'm happy to give it a go. He said there's no chill hours on them, but he was storing them in a place that's colder than what I grow them in. So I'm going to take it. These are what I bought Black Friday and have had in the refrigerator since then. And these have a growth on them. Mine in my refrigerator, they have been almost frozen. My refrigerator gets down to freezing. But they're not dead. So, since they're not dead, I'm going to go for it. These I'm scared to put in my refrigerator because they've already started growing. And since my refrigerator is freezing, I suspect the blooms might freeze now in my refrigerator. And I, have this opportunity. At least I'll get something out of this. We don't know what. So let's kind of go through, because he said these were bulbs that may not be in the best condition, but they'll bloom. And I'm trying to train my squirrel to prefer bulbs that are diseased, so that when she goes and smells and digs, she digs up the diseased bulbs and eats them. Yeah. So far, she's liking them. That one's crusty. Yeah. I think that one's sick. I'm going to put it... I got to do it special for the squirrel, because, she likes to steal. If I let her know that I really want her to have it, she won't want those. She'll want the ones that I'm getting. That one has a chunk of mold on it. So, I don't think that's a problem, really. But I'm going to put it in her area and let her have at it. Yeah. I don't know that I really want to go through all these one at a time. And so far, they're looking pretty good. And even that little bit of mold wasn't a big deal. But that one that was crusty, it was a big deal. Tulips do regrow in my area. They don't often reflower, but they do regrow. So, he said some of them had mold on them, but they're all good. And they said if they were really bad, they would feed them to their animals. So, I'm gonna trust them, except for on that one, because look at this. These were even separated to do something with. So, these are special. And they're looking good, too. I know they had a pink section that they did. These aren't that big, though. These are tiny. Cute. I think I'll put these in a pot. They gave me something special. That's so cute of them. I appreciate that. Oh, my. What have we here? Look at, you live, you learn. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. I'm trying to train the squirrel to eat bulbs that have disease on them. Help me, Lord. Help me to get that squirrel trained. I get an army of squirrels that eat disease bulbs only. I think I got a business. And since I can grow tulip bulbs, I grow really good tulip bulbs. They just don't flower. In Zone 10B, I grow great tulip bulbs. If I can just start getting them to flower, then I'll have something. I'm looking over at my tulips that are growing. They've got no chill hours and they're doing great. Oh, this one looks, wow. That's a fatty there. Wow. That one's special. I'm putting that with the ones that I don't get tulips. I mean, who gets those? You have to grow those normally. Oh, and I see the mold on there. There's some there. They won't continue with that in my area. In the dry 10B, mold is not going to be a long-term problem. Yeah. So this is what we're doing in this video, huh? Playing in the bulb. That's what we're doing. Yeah. I want her to develop a taste for mold and stuff like this. I want her to develop a taste for that. So I think that's mold. Yeah, that's mold too. Oh, lots of mold. I might not worry about the mold. It's too much. I'm not going to be one that's dipping stuff. It's bad enough I'm trying to grow tulips in 10B. I'm encountering too much mold for me to care now. If they're going to grow, they're going to grow. I can only grow tulips every 3 years anyway. Other than that, I just get what returns or doesn't return. The bulbs will sit in my ground and won't even deteriorate. I can dig up the ground and find tulip bulbs that I planted 5 years ago if nothing eats them. Yeah. So I got a good space for tulip bulbs in a way. Yeah. So let's get going. Did I get any more specials from him or just a lot of moldy bulbs? Yeah. The mold was more than I can contend with, so I'm not going to worry about it. If the mold takes them, maybe it'll be good for growing. But these right here have a condition on them that I want to train the squirrel to eat. Is this one mold or... Yeah, that one's just mold. A lot of mold in there. Okay, so that's what we did for this video. Next video we'll be planting, I promise you.